Shall I start?
Yes, please start. Yeah, please start.
Very good morning, everyone. So we have been appointed as a consultant to
So
propose.
please share your presentation.
Gautam,
Share your presentation.
Gautam. Okay.
Okay,
Good
right. Please
morning.
go ahead.
Okay. Good morning, everyone. So we have been appointed as a consultant to propose CASA project in Deltota, Kandy. So I'll quickly point out the background of the project. Main objective of this project is promote ancient glory of King Sri Lanka. We aim to gain more tourism attraction through this project as well as to gain foreign exchange to Sri Lanka. Temple of Tooth Relic, one of the heritages in Sri Lanka, has approximately more than 100,000 visitors per month, so that we can accept a regular flow of visitors. This prestigious project will be an iconic capture to Sri Lanka. So far, no such project has been even proposed. Students also have good opportunity to realize the history of Sri Lanka. Next, we can go to the next slide. Uh, this is the proposed location for the uh, project. It's located in Del Tota, Kandy area, Central Province. You can see highlighted in red color. There are some real photographs of the site taken during our first site visit. You can see lake and surrounding. This is accessibility to particular site. You may reach to the location within 1 hour from one of directions such as Temple of Tooth Relic, Royal Botanical Garden, Ambuluava Biodiversity Complex, Udavatta Sanctuary. Now you can see weather history and forecasting of particular site area. You can see two graphs in month of May and September. Now you can see weather statistics history graph in 2019. In there, minimum temperature is 19 Celsius and highest temperature is 26 Celsius. It means mostly cold weather, we can assume. This is the forecast of coming 10 days. You can see wind speed, wind gust, wind direction, temperature, air pressure, and everything. Now I'm going to discuss about regulations that are to be considered during this project. Most of the regulations coming under the UDA. There are some regulations in water, electricity, and drainage board also. Pest analysis. When we supposed to execute a project, we should consider about pest and sort analysis. So the pest analysis like this: political, economical, social, and technological. In political factor, we can assume various elections, government changes, annual budget reports of Sri Lanka, government gazettes, and etc. Economical factors we can consume as interest rate, economic growth, currency fluctuation, global economical situation, etc. Social factors, uh, next slide. Being highly congested area, being a cultural area, cannot make any changes to the existing buildings rise in the area. Um, Technological factors, lack of knowledge on heavy machinery operations, poor communication system, limited software and hardware, poor transaction facilities also. Next, we can go to SWOT analysis. In their strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats, we can identify. In strengths, we can identify modern technology such as BIM, using BIM software, CAD, 3D Max software, and using some drone footage, modern machinery, professional expertise, and etc. In weakness, we can identify political impact, end of government officers, time consuming for approval, lack of fund, no post experience in handling of project like this. Opportunities, we can having a good government background, project site located in a tourism area, land is owned by the SLTDA, etc. Threats, we can identify local regulations surrounding found highly congested area and others. Our proposal. So I will quickly pass our proposal of the project. Our architect is explained furthermore about this our proposal. Now I'm going to discuss about conversion of existing building. There are two points. One is existing lake to be converted to required mode. In their existing lake, first we should dewatering. After the construction castle, refilling the water. This is brief of the this work. In other thing is existing holiday resort to be converted to pub and restaurant. In next slide, you can see conversion of existing building. There is a big hole in ground floor and kitchen also there. In first floor, there are 2 bedrooms. Ground floor interior is going to be changed and kitchen also modified. We are planning to construct open kitchen. This is a very good technique. And first floor also going to change as a pub. Interior also going to be changed. You can see ground floor whole area in this picture. Next slide. After the renovation look like this, first floor room area like this, and after the renovation look like this. Now I would like to invite Ms. Lisa to continue our presentation.
Thank you. I'm Lisa Perez, Financial Manager of this project. Before we move on to the financial management, we can consider about the need and viability of this project. Kandy is the second largest city in Sri Lanka, and because of that, and Kandy also known as World Heritage City. And Kandy is a culturally significant city. There are also colonial historical remains, and many of the cultural religious festivals are also celebrated in Kandy. These celebrations and culturally important places attract many tourists to Sri Lanka as well as Kandy. But when UNESCO has declared Kandy city as a living world heritage city, many of historical buildings converted as a modern style resource. Therefore, this construction will gain more opportunities to make more profit and foreign currency to client and the investors. Almost 90% of the all tourists who are visiting to Sri Lanka visit Kandy too. So there is a need and viability to do such construction in Kandy to promote ancient glory of kings. Then we can move on to the financial feasibility for this project. Next slide. Financial feasibility study analyzes how to generate income and makes financial projection for future years. To check whether this project is financially feasible or not, we have considered 1 square feet rate for the construction. Then, after developing the plans, by getting total construction area, we have estimated the total construction cost for the project. Then we have to consider how to invest on this project. From total investment, 30% of the cost will pay out by Sri Lankan Tourism Development Authority, who is the client of this project. This cost mainly for acquisition of the land and other construction work. Remain 70% of the cost will cover by suitable funding agencies. This cost mainly for the construction development. Then we can move on to here are some interest rate for development projects offered by Sri Lankan banks. We recommended plan to obtain a bank loan from People's Bank for 10% minimum rate for 10 years, maximum repayment schedule for balance 70% of money. Bank will keep the land for mortgage. These investments have to recover by income from this development. Next slide. Here are some income generation sources for this project. Then we can move on to the economic feasibility of this project. Tourism modes. Tourism sector is the one of the largest foreign exchange earner of this to Sri Lanka. Then when local visitors and foreign visitors spend on the hotels and avail the facilities, they can contribute the local economics directly and indirectly. Here are some direct impact on economy from hotel includes and government taxes for development and operations for new hotel and newly developed contractors and suppliers can get a chance to enter the industry, and they can provide many jobs for unemployed people in the country. These are also some economic increases that we can have from this project. Then we can move on to the maintenance plan for this project. Move the slide. Upcoming different structured and materials that used in development is known as maintenance of this project. Tourism is a combination of hospitality industry. Because of that, it's important to keep our guests happy and coming back with a proper hotel and maintenance management. Here I'm going to discuss main structures that have to maintain on a hotel development. Maintain HVAC equipment. Since this structure has developed to promote Asian culture for the country, we did not use any HVAC equipment. Instead of HVAC equipment, windows, doors, corridors, stairways, skylights, and roof vents have used for this construction. These features can reduce the maintenance cost for this project. Maintaining plumbing system, also another important maintenance activity that have to do by regularly checking on plumbing lines for signs of leaks, rust, and crackers, etc. In next slide, there should be a regularly checks for electrical panels, circuit breakers, outlets, and plugs for maintain proper electrical system. When maintaining exterior and interior paint, since this model castle has proposed to build with rocks, there is a less maintenance cost on it. So stone walls will get less maintenance than traditional wall painting system. So now Lahira will continue the presentation. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Thank you, Lisa, to give me a chance for explain architectural design. So I'm Lahiru, architecture of this project. So my duty is to design a suitable design for hotel as a castle in Kandy. So client choose a land in Deltota with 8 acres. SLTDA is planning to carry out this project unique and using sustainable materials along with sustainable architectural features. So next slide. Okay, this land has existing building and lake. That building used as a resort. Yeah, this building used as resort, and you can see existing land layout picture. We use that existing building as a site office during our construction period, and this is the storage facility, and our labor accommodations also located in this site, and now I'm going to move rules and regulation used in this project. So I referred Ernst and Peters Newford Architect Data Books and UDA regulations for GET and idea to design this model castle. So that book helps to get an idea about stair sizes. Next slide. Stair sizes, storage, bathrooms, doors and window sizes, and windows arrangement, etc. So SLTD is requires to add a moat with a drawbridge, bailey, parapet wall with 4 towers and gatehouse to this design. In this model castle, there are 4 floors, including basement, ground floor, first floor, and second floor. You can see that floors planned separately in following slides. Now I like to move basement floor plan. So basement floor plan include kitchen, storeroom, security room, rainwater harvest, and water tank. So this basement floor area is 12,000 square feet. So now I'm going to move ground floor. In ground floor plan, including great hall, washrooms, library, gallery, and conference hall also. In this ground floor area is 12,000 square feet. Next slide. Okay. You can see in this slides ground floor with moat, bailey, drawbridge, and parapet wall in all of the plan in ground floor. In the first floor, there are 2 master bedrooms with attached bathrooms. There are 5 bedrooms with attached bathrooms, common washroom, and a balcony. In this floor area is around 8,000. So now I am going to move on. Sorry. Now going to move on our second floor. Second floor, there are meditation and our shining area. In this floor area, 6,300 square feet. And in this floor roof, we are using like a pyramid shape. In the pyramid shape, use polycarbonate sheet for that get this shape. And mainly we are focused to this shape to get a aesthetic view and energetic lighting system also. In next slide. Okay, we can see space allocation of our project, basement, ground floor, first floor, and our second floor. Next. Mainly we are using stones and timber and polycarbonate sheet for this project. Mainly using for stone, we can save money using stone by comparing a brick. Next. I'm going to talk about final layout of our plan. In this, you can see our building with the lake, and this is the car park, and this is the another car park with toilet. This is the 8 cottages in located our side. This is the restaurant, and this is the tree shops, and this is the access road to our castle. And finally, this is the uh, sewage and septic tanks, and this is the solar panel. So I like to invite Miss Shanika to continue our presentation. Thank you.
Hi, good morning, everyone. I hope everyone is safe at the moment. So today I'm going to cover these main topics during my presentation, the estimate and the outline of the project program. First, I'll discuss about the preliminary estimate. This preliminary estimate is based on the concept design. A detailed BOQ will be prepared once the concept design is approved by the client and a detailed set of architectural and final structural drawings are prepared. So this estimate will include following structures. So I'll quickly move on to the preliminary estimate breakdown. So here we have calculated the total cost for the construction as rupees 787,600,000. Here I have analyzed the unit rate per each unit. You can go through with the details. This estimation will have the palace building, parapet wall with gatehouse, and renovation to existing resort and guest house, and shops will be optional that client can decide whether to go with them or not, and the outdoor toilet complex. So after that I'll be discussing about what are the sources I use for estimating the structural and architectural details. BSR generates rate for year 2020 data collected from Build Sri Lanka exhibition. Thornstone, Shanti Plastic, Ceylon Ecosolar for pricing and specification, and of course the previous BOQs. We have to have some past experience. And after that, I'll explain about proposed cost reduction techniques. Before that, I'll quickly explain about what are the main key factors that affect on cost of the project. Site condition, method of construction, material used for construction, selecting on competent contractor. Likewise, when I take the site condition, make use of existing structures will reduce the cost of new built element. And the method of construction, use of more openings to reduce wall area and increase the natural ventilation and lighting. And selecting of competent contract. Yeah, good contractor can control your budget, the required budget. And after that, the material used for construction. Here I have taken as an example stone with versus brick wall. So when I compare these two, we need at least 1.5 foot brick layer to achieve the required standard, and it's sufficient to have 1 foot stone wall for the to achieve the required design. So when we go through the cost breakdown, you can save finally rupees 370 per square feet. So with this, you can increase the quality of your project and you can decrease the cost of the project. So after that, I'll move on to the what are the proposed revenue generation activity that we are going to execute with this project. The interest ticketing, restaurant, food and pub, internal dining, function at Great Hall, meetings, gathering in conference on spa, at least. Likewise, we have analyzed some activities to generate our income. After that, this is the analysis of income from the completed project. With this, we have analyzed the income for 10 years for the client. So total expected revenue for 10 years will be 1,948,500,000 rupees. After deducting all the expenditures, he will have net income profit as 359,508,000. So after that, I have calculated net profit per month also. You can go with the detail when the hard copy is given at the end of the presentation. So those are the main factors that I wanted to describe under estimate and the revenue and revenue generation. So quickly I'll go through with my next part, the outline of the project program. So this is the work breakdown structure we are going to allocate for this particular project. So after that, I'll come with the OBS, the organizational work breakdown structure. Each profession will have specialized categories to handle within this project. So we have linked work breakdown with each organization, from project manager to his subordinates. Subordinators will come like this. So after that, I would like to describe about what are the critical activities that we have identified through this project and impact of such on our project. Following are some critical activities we have identified: pile foundation, dewatering, design change, excavation and earthwork, subcontractors delay and fluctuation. When I take design change as an example, these are two factors that affect on the design change: site condition and client requirement. If I take the design change occurred due to a site condition, you can see, can you move into the last slide? You can see this process will involve, the contractor will involve, the client will, consultant will involve, and their subordinates will involve. To run this overall project, you have to consume the project time, and you will have additional cost as well. So I think I'm basically done with my presentation. So now I would like to invite Mr. Gautam to take next opportunity. Thank you very much for your time.
Slides, please. Okay, well, thank you, Ms. Shalika. Hello, everyone. My name is Mahendran J. Gautam, and I am a planning engineer for our platform. So now I am directly moving to the timescale, risk matrix, and health and safety issues, which we done by our team. In timescale, the land is located in central province, Deltota, and it is an 8-acre land, which is coastal structure model. So these are the basic need for the timescale MS project. So in MS project, we divided into 3 categories. One to post-construction stage, and other one for the pre-construction stage, and finally maintenance stage. Actually, as per our discussion and timescale calculation, it will take 730 working days. That means exactly 2 years. The project start on 1st of November 2022, end on 1st of November 2022. So in the pre-construction stage, we allocated 60 days. It's like 45 days. The works under the pre-construction stage are selection of land, feasibility studies, design concept, design development, tendering, tender evaluation, award the tender, and contract agreement. For the post-construction stage, it will take 461 days. It's too long, right? Yeah, in this stage only we develop our structure. That means build it. So in this stage, we carry out site works, excavation, reinforcement, formwork, concreting, roof, masonry work, and services such as. So finally, I am moving to the maintenance work. So it will take